Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise today to recognize and congratulate General James D. Thurman on his retirement from the United States Army after 38 years of dedicated, distinguished, and honorable service. He will retire on November 22nd, 2013, concluding his service over the past 2 years as commander of the U.S. forces in Korea. During both war and peace, General Thurman has served with courage and distinction in the face of tremendous adversity, demonstrating his commitment to America and to our people. During his long and honorable career, General Thurman successfully commanded 10 different units at every echelon of command, including the extensive operational combat development and deployment. Besides his command of the 4th Infantry Division and the Multinational Division in Baghdad, Iraq, he made significant contributions during the initial invasion of Iraq as the Chief of Operations for Coalition Forces Land Component Command. Other notable assignments during his tenure included operations in Kosovo as Chief of Plans and Policy Division for Allied Forces Southern Europe, Battalion Executive Officer for the 1st Cavalry Division during Operations Desert Shield and Desert Storm. In his final assignment, General Thurman served as a senior U.S. military officer in Korea, where he was responsible for 28,500 U.S. forces stationed there. His top command priority was to deter and defend against North Korean provocations and aggression, and should deterrence fail, be prepared to fight tonight and win. He ensured the readiness of his multinational command and joint forces through a broad range of additions. As a result of a change he directed during the 2 annual multinational combined and joint exercises in Korea, forces under his command, because of most mission-focused training sessions in U.S. history of U.S.-ROC relations. His initial assessment of existing capabilities on the peninsula resulted in the addition of an armed reconnaissance squadron and other changes to better prepare U.S. forces to respond. His steady hand and strong relationship with ROC counterparts, as well as senior civilian and military leaders in the U.S., was critical to safely navigating several operational crises. A native of Marietta, Oklahoma, General Thurman graduated from East Central Oklahoma University, where he earned a commission through the Reserve Officer Training Corps. His first assignment was with the 4th Infantry Division, which he later commanded and deployed with to Iraq. Since his first assignment, he and his wife, Delia, known as Dee Thurman, have moved 25 times in 38 years, including 4 tours in Germany, 2 at the National Training Center, 3 in my district at Fort Hood, Texas. During that time, he raised 2 daughters, and they are proud grandparents. Retirement is to be celebrated and enjoyed. It is not the end of a career, but the beginning of a new adventure. I commend General Thurman for his selfless service to the nation and to the United States Army. I wish him and his wife the best in years ahead and welcome them as new constituents to the 31st Congressional District. I yield back.